Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii and welcome to the most fun vehicles to use in GTA 5 Online. I'm gonna be going through them in no particular order, and if you happen to not have one of these vehicles, definitely go ahead and get them. And here's today's notification shout out up on the screen. If you guys want to win one, make sure you have the bell turned on so you're one of the first ones to type hashtag HakiiArmy down below in the comments. Now just before we begin the video, if you go on to enjoy it, take a second to drop a like on it, that'd be awesome. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a sub, join the HakiiArmy because you do not want to miss any more videos like these. Help us reach 100k subs, that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, let's get straight into it. So first vehicle we're going to be looking at is the Cerberus. The Cerberus is a giant arena war truck. It has so many cool and fun features, starting with the flamethrower on top. As soon as you buy it, you're going to have a flamethrower equipped with it, and you can actually upgrade to have another one in the back as well, which the passenger can use. So essentially both you and your friend could be using the flamethrowers at the same time, and it looks sick. Now the flamethrowers aren't super effective. They're effective on NPCs. They could take him out in like legit a second, but if you try to use it on other online players, it's not going to be that effective. It's going to take like a good 5 to 10 seconds for the flames to actually take him out, but I don't think that's really a big deal because you're not really using it for PvP or using it for fun, as I said, and that's really what it's for. It's going to set him on fire, it's going to look really sick, and it's going to take a while for him to actually get taken out. So I'd say it's good to mess with noobs or friends with it, just because as I said, it doesn't do much damage to other online players. You can also buy the boost upgrade where basically you just press down on the left stick on console and then you just boost up. It's also got some different types of mines you can pick from, so like proximities and all that, and they're unlimited as well, which is awesome. And then just like all arena vehicles, it has the spikes options and then the over-the-top armor options. The spikes, obviously, if you don't know yet, just instantly kill someone as soon as someone comes in contact with it. But let's get into my favorite feature it has, and that's gonna be like the side boosting feature. I'm not sure what the exact name of it is, but basically if you guys hold A or X if you're on PlayStation and then you press either the left bumper or the right bumper, you'll just go ramming to the left or the right, whichever direction you press. So basically if you get some speed and there's a vehicle, let's say on your right for example, if you hold A or X and then you press the right bumper, that's gonna absolutely ram your truck to the side and completely destroy the vehicle next to you. Not as in like blow it up, but it's gonna make it go flying, and it's a lot of fun. You really could go hours upon hours doing this one feature. It's a ton of fun to do with random online players or your friends, and specifically something that's really fun to do is if you press down on the left stick and then you boost up and then you do the ramming to the side thing, you're gonna make this giant heavy truck go flying all over the place. If you want to look at performance, it's not going to be anything special. I guess it has decent speed for a truck, but that's about it. It's going to be your typical truck performance, but it's not that bad considering how big and heavy this truck really is. And when it comes to the price, you can buy it in the Arena War website for just under 3.9 million, and probably after all the upgrades it's going to be like 4.5 to 5 million, so definitely a bit pricey. And you can probably tell how powerful the Cerberus is based on how big it is. I mean, there's a reason Expert Thief calls it the Big Bertha. Anyway though, on to our next vehicle. It is going to be the Vigilante, basically the Batmobile. The Vigilante, first off, is extremely powerful. You're going to be ramming every single NPC vehicle out the way easily. It actually is so strong. If you test it full speed head on with, let's say, the Night Shark or the Insurgent, it's gonna win. It's gonna be the one that's gonna push the other one back. Let me know in the comments if you guys know a stronger vehicle, but from my knowledge, this is the most powerful vehicle in the entire game. I don't see any vehicle that could go full speed head on and push the Vigilante back. Now, besides how powerful it is, the big thing with it is the rocket boost on the back. If I had one word to describe this vehicle, it would be powerful, because the rocket boost is also extremely powerful on the back. It is the strongest rocket boost in the entire game out of all vehicles. Like the rocket Voltic is much weaker than this, and all vehicles that have the rocket boost don't have a rocket boost that's this powerful like the Vigilantes. So you're getting an extremely strong vehicle with an extremely powerful rocket boost on the back. That is sick, and I think looks wise it's also good. I mean, it looks super slick. I mean, the entire vehicle is basically the paint job, so I mean, as long as you have a nice paint job on the Vigilante, it's gonna look good. Adding on to the very powerful rocket boost, it also recharges fairly quick as well. It only takes like 1.5 to 2 seconds, which is very good for a rocket boost. It's definitely a lot better than, let's say, the rocket Voltic. I'd say it's about as good as the Toreador. In terms of the weapons, it comes stock with a basic machine gun, which is, I guess, not that great, but you can fully upgrade it in the MOC, and then you could get lock on and lock off missiles. And so the little detail is when you fire a missile, it goes a little bit upwards, so there's less of a chance of you accidentally blowing yourself up. And then after it goes a little bit upwards, it obviously goes for the target. It comes in at 3.75 million, so another steep price tag, but if you do have the money to get this vehicle, definitely get it. It's another great and super fun vehicle to use. Highly recommend it. So next vehicle we got is the ramp buggy. The ramp buggy is, I mean, it's in the name, but it's basically a vehicle that's legit a ramp. No No need to worry about traffic anymore, although there isn't really any traffic, but no need to worry about running into NPC vehicles anymore because you're going to be sending them flying into the air. You'd be surprised how much fun you can have being a ramp on wheels in free roam. Legit, the first encounter I had with a random player using the ramp buggy, he just wanted to go off my ramp like a ton. We started driving full speed at each other so we could go flying as high as possible. It was actually mad fun. But yeah, whether you want to flip NPC vehicles all over the place or you just want to troll and have fun with friends or random online players, this is a great vehicle to use. You can get it in the warstock website either for $3.2 million or a trade price of $2.4 million. And now moving on to the next vehicle, we have the scramjet. The scramjet's awesome. There's a few things that are better than the Vigilante and then a few things that are worse than the Vigilante. Starting with the rocket boost, it's better and worse at the same time than the Vigilante's rocket boost, and you'll get what I mean in a sec. So the scramjet's rocket boosts are a little less powerful than the Vigilante's, but they actually last longer. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm gonna say as an example, the Vigilante's boost lasts for like a second, and then I'd say the scramjet's boost lasts for like a good 3 to 4 seconds. So yes, the boost itself is a little less powerful, but it does last longer, which pretty much makes up for it. Now it's got the 3 main weapons on it. It's got the machine gun and then the lock on and lock off missiles. And just like on the Vigilante, it has that cool little feature where the rocket goes a little bit upwards, so you don't have to worry as much about blowing yourself up on accident. And the thing that makes it a little bit better than the Vigilante in my opinion is the fact that it boosts up. If you guys press down on the left stick, you guys can boost up, and then after you use the jump boost, you can actually use the rocket boost and then go flying to wherever you want. But, and this is the only but, it comes in at $4.6 million. Heading into our final vehicle, we have the Oppressor Mark 1. The thing with the Mark 1 is it actually takes some skill to use, unlike the Mark 2. It's basically a bike with retractable wings with a rocket boost on the back, which you need to become a skilled glider with. The Oppressor Mark 1 really is just built for doing tricks up in the air, and then just gliding around the map and trying to land on the ground safely without falling off the bike or dying. It's one of my favorite vehicles in the game just because it's so useful with the rocket boost on the back and you can glide with it. And then also at the same time, you can have a lot of fun with it just gliding and doing a bunch of tricks. And once again, the fact that you actually need some skill to be able to use it. You actually need to touch the ground to be able to recharge the rocket boost each time, so I guess that is a tiny downside, but I do think that's a part of getting skillful with this bike and being able to handle it really well. It comes stock with a basic machine gun, but then you can also upgrade it to the lock on and lock off missiles, which are extremely useful these days. And finally, it comes in at a price of just over $3.5 million. You can buy it in the warstock website. But that's gonna do it for today's video. Let me know which vehicle you guys like best on this list, and make sure you guys buy all of them or at least try all of them, and then let me know which one is your favorite. But I hope you all did go on to enjoy this video. Hopefully it did go on to help you out. If it did, take a second to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, this has been Hakiii. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.